So you guys are currently at the Anawim police station. It's less of a like actual like stock building with a lot of security measures, and it's more of it gives you the impression of kind of like a hostel sort of setup. It's basically the thing of like a donut shop. Honestly, is that's kind of what the setup is. Like people walk in, there's like a front desk kind of thing, and then in the back there's these kind of rooms and offices for meetings and whatnot, and then off to one area is the sort of lockups and security detail with the life support systems and all that. It's just kind of a small setup, though. A lot of these places are unofficial, as the Anawim are all volunteer, so they get sponsors every now and again. But a lot of it is like donations because if they start working for any particular um, corporations, or if they start taking bribes or donations of certain kinds, they try to avoid that sort of thing. So this is an entirely um, public funded institute. And they're only strong in certain sections of the city, depending upon what the community wants and allows them to do. So, but yeah, you guys are free to meet in one of the meeting rooms to have a discussion. You can get in contact with some of the other officers stationed here. You can try and interact with the vegetable ninja that you guys managed to capture. Um, that's kind of it for this station, unless you guys would like to go somewhere else or do anything. You have a meeting tomorrow morning back at Pegasus, but other than that, the rest of the evening is open to you. What would you guys like to do?
When is the meeting I schedule with my boss?
Oh, that was an
Um,
hour ago. You missed it.
Oh. Considering the fact that it hasn't been an hour since I scheduled it, and my corp doesn't deal time travel.
yeah, you can head over to your meeting now if you want to.
Yeah, I'll head over to my meeting and possibly have the temporary OS for that vegetable, so he doesn't need to be on as much life support.
Okay.
Just have that compiling in the background.
I
We're
mean, if you
probably
want,
using
we
a
could just
lot of
pull the
files
plug.
that are just regulars. I have a lot of meetings to get to.
All right. Do we want to do that now, or do we want to check in and see what everyone else wants to do?
I think you should probably give everyone else some time since this meeting might be long. I don't know.
Okay.
Might be short.
What is everyone else
Uh,
doing with their downtime?
oh, I forgot to switch my profile picture. Someone else talking to. I'm done.
Lucho's just
I don't
gonna
know.
fix up his car. Go to the
Okay.
junkyard, find parts. Needs a new chair.
Can I do something to earn money? Maybe.
There is something called a
Uh,
hustle.
I mean,
right. Maybe net run for some people.
I believe it's roll d6 for the
I
hustle.
mean, give me a streetwise check. See if you know anybody
Okay.
that's got any quick and easy job.
You need
I
to
mean, you
connect
guys
it
did
down.
just get a job, and you're gonna, yeah. I guess that starts tomorrow. So
Yeah, they're trying to find some smaller side work.
Yep. Streetwise. Is that under intelligence?
It is.
I don't know how it looks like on the app.
Why can't I see it? Am I blind?
Perhaps.
Would that be local expert?
I mean, I would allow local expert,
Where's
but
Streetwise?
streetwise is a separate skill.
Oh. Oh, it's in cool, not intelligence. That's why I. Okay.
You can use local
right.
expert though,
Okay.
or
Which
even
is
a library search if you're
better?
just looking around, asking around.
I'll do local expert. I'll do
Okay.
local expert. Dice rolling. Oh wait, it's 10. D10.
Yep.
Yep. At 12.
I think there's like somebody nearby that you know what? I'll say that it's the Anawim station that they're having like trouble getting like a good connection, and so you can do some troubleshooting to help them out if you want.
All right.
They can't
All right.
get current to work.
Yeah. I'll have my bot go over and plug in, and then I'll hack through the bot.
All right. How would you like to approach this? Because you could start with like a basic tech check to sort of like, root around, understand
Hunter
the system.
said it, Jacob. Overload.
You could also, depending upon what you roll to like investigate, that'll give you a bonus for whatever action you attempt to do.
Is it like a? I guess I'll roll basic tech to assess the situation and see if it's like a bug or a connection issue, like
Okay.
a loose wire, maybe.
Yeah.
20.
Okay. What you actually figure out is that there is some sort of I'm trying to figure out how best to describe this to you. You think that there might be some. This seems like a very simple issue, and the fact that it's reoccurring means that there's either some sort of constant trigger that's happening this, or you think that there might be some foul play.
Oh dear.
Would you like to roll me criminology or deduction or something to investigate this? Or if you just want to fix it and move on, you can. But
well, do they have security cameras?
they do. So if you want to roll security
Can I roll
tech,
electronic security tech?
Sure. I will say that this will be harder because you would know based off of this situation where the connections keep getting disconnected that this is more than like a hardware problem, that this is someone doing it.
What were the other options? It was deduction and what?
Criminology. Or
Criminology.
basically you're trying to figure out what the problem is. I'd honestly allow a library search, maybe, if you're just kind of like checking the records to like look up to see like who accessed what at what time to like interfere with stuff.
Yeah, all right. I'll do library.
Okay.
I mean, you could also do the library for searching the log.
I got a 21.
Okay. You look at the records and realize that one of their members has been actively going in and disconnecting some stuff and then hiding it in such a way that nobody else has been able to figure it out. But because you went into the code, you were able to figure all this out. And you come in with a detailed report to them, and they arrest them.
Nice.
So, I am going to give you a small monetary reward, but also the Anawim owe you one favor.
I'm gonna put that in my notes. I would like to request that you spell Anawem.
You don't need to worry about it. Consider it like the Cyberpunk campaign favor. It's just like a favor that you can call in and spend at any point in time.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So it's like NPC will remember that.
Yeah, NPC favor.
Right.
Let's
It's
see.
a smaller favor. It's not like a corporate favor.
Right. Oh.
So they will steal one kidney. Just one.
You got 320 eddies.
God damn.
Yay. 320. Yay. All right. Well, I did my thing. Who's doing their thing?
Yeah. And I'll
Oh,
say
God.
that that'll take the majority of your evening, but if someone else does something
Okay.
and you want to assist them, you may.
I feel like I should assist Ocho, because I did, rip off their bunker.
Mess up his core.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you're
So-
the
so
one that
if-
did the only damage.
Yeah. If Ocho would like help, I would gladly give it. If they also say stay as far away from my car as possible, I would also understand that. So it is up to them whether or not they want my help.
All right, is Ocho here?
I don't
Ocho?
think so.
I is here.
What
Oh,
are you doing? What are you up to?
He's just going to the junkyard to find. He needs to find a new seat for the one that got blown up.
Okay.
And then I guess at some point he'll notice the bumper, so he's got to fix that too.
Hello.
Um,
I'm going somewhere to find a chair.
Can I maybe does the junkyard have like an inventory system that I could check to help him find the items?
You don't have to be part of everything, Tap. Relax.
I appear to be going
Right,
to
but I feel like I
Psycho
should
in the
help.
background.
I did break it after all.
question, Ocho, are you going to a spot that's like an actual, destruction and recycling center where they break down and like salvage usable parts and like put them on a shelf to see if anybody wants to buy them, kind of thing? Or are you literally going to like a scrap pile, just like an enclosed area where people throw junk? Are
I
you
would
going
say
to an
the-
actual junkyard?
I would say an actual junkyard.
Okay, then they probably wouldn't have an inventory system. It's just piles upon piles of stuff. So you're gonna have to
I'm
root
thinking-
around in there by hand and look for stuff.
Yep.
So
I will give my aid then in moving heavy things with my spider.
your spider wouldn't be particularly useful with moving stuff.
I thought you said it could move a car.
I said that it's sturdy enough to withstand the weight of a car. I said that you could be
Like,
used as a
sounds
jack,
confused.
but
God.
yeah, it can climb and stuff, but its feet aren't really useful for like sorting through stuff. It can just kind of paw
Right.
at it. Yeah, unfortunately. And a lot of this
Alright,
stuff
well-
doesn't really have technology to sort of interact with either. So
Right. I guess I'm just the
unfortunately, you won't be able to
I'll
help with this scene much, I suppose.
drag it back to the car for him. That way he doesn't have to carry it. I don't know. I just
You don't have
want to help because I broke it.
Well, if you want to like,
I know,
hook
but I
up a-
broke it and I feel bad.
Yeah, if you want to like hook up a chain and help them move it a little bit, yeah, you could just do
Yeah.
that for like flavor. We don't need to like make a roll for that.
Yeah.
I do need Ocho to give me some sort of check for looking for stuff. What kind of skill would you like to try and use here?
Let's see.
Fortunately, there's not really a whole lot of great ones. There's like wilderness survival and there's tracking, but what
I
class
was
are
just
you?
thinking, I'm nomad.
Roll me a tech check, like a vehicle tech check at plus your nomad level.
Oh, a vehicle tech check. That's my bread and butter.
Yeah, you've got like this vision of like all the Lego pieces are spread out and you're like trying to find that one piece. So you're like keeping your eyes focused on like trying to
Alright,
find
too.
what are you trying to replace at the moment? The seat and like the bumper and that's it?
Yeah, I mean, because that was the only damage that it got.
Okay. I'll say with a 22, you maybe don't find the exact same, but you find something that like will fit. It'll work. You know, it may not be the exact same. You know what? It probably is like the same make of your car, but it's like a different color of seat.
Works for me because every seat is a different kind of seat.
And it probably doesn't have the launcher, so you'll have to like pay for that or like install that separately somehow. I'll say if you want to try and craft that, you can spend the rest of your downtime doing that.
Yeah. I work on fixing my car.
Okay.
And then, because in the morning I gotta go to my first day on the job.
So you got the seat, but not the ejector. Like you don't have the correct hookup to it. So what does the ejector look like? Is it something that's like embedded into the car, or is it like a thing that's under the seat?
I mean, it's something that's in the chassis of the car.
Okay. Is it like a spring? Is it like some sort of compressed thing?
I'm thinking like under each seat, there's like a tube of just like compressed air that shoots it out.
Gotcha. Okay, well then maybe you spend the evening just like pumping that back in. You get the compressor out, and you have to do it by hand.
Nope, not even the compressor. I got a tire. I got one of them old school
the bike pumps.
Yeah. I'm just sitting there all night.
Yeah. They're just pumping 400 psi. Like, I need to get a compressor.
Give me an athletics or an endurance check.
This would probably be endurance.
Depends on how fast you can go.
19 athletics.
All right, you're good. You get it pumped up. You are sore the next morning, though.
Yep. Got a good workout in.
Mm-hmm. What is everyone else doing? What's Hunter up to?
You said that the police station, like a makeshift medical room.
So they have life support chambers where they basically, you know, when they capture an inmate, that's basically where they come in, detain them, restrain them, and then like heal them, sort of situation. Because normally people don't come in peacefully.
That's understandable. I think I'm gonna head over there, see what's going on.
Okay. You just
Jacob, Overload, said, "May I ask where I would be at this moment?"
Do I find you in there locked up?
I'm really not sure where you would be at this moment
Alva,
because
Bit, said, "That's up to you."
all right.
Want to be one of my patients?
Let's leave the TTS bot for the people that aren't able to talk. How's that? I'm not sure where Jacob would be at this point, considering that I don't know much about his character and what he would be doing, but I'll say that you can pose any sort of situation that you would want at this point, because scene is completely open. Or if you would like
Jacob, Overload, said, "Probably doing a job."
Okay. Yeah, you're probably doing a job somewhere.
Well, if you get shot, let me know.
Yeah.
Hence business code through dimensions.
When we do get to tomorrow, I'll have like an introduction prepped, but I'm not sure where you would be during this downtime, unfortunately. So Hunter, you're going into the back rooms to look at the detention center. Are you looking for anything specifically? Are you trying to find work to do? What are you doing back there?
Well, I'm heading back there to see if like anyone's like injured and everything like that. But if there is and like no one's helping them out, then I'm gonna do it. Then I'm just gonna be like, ah, well, may as well help them out.
There's a couple guys back there. There's like one guy that's got some serious road rash. One person that's kind of lost half their side. Looks like they were in a car wreck. Just some stuff like that. You do see that one of the detention cells is like locked out, as if they're like, you probably assume that they're gonna be bringing someone in. So they're like, okay, let's mark this one because we're gonna need it.
Gonna have one of them here soon. Gotta get it ready.
But there's like one that's open and not being used if you want to just go in there and investigate, I suppose.
Is no one helping out the two people that you described?
Not currently, no. They basically came in, done the basic setup to make sure that they're not going to bleed out, they're not going to die, and they hooked them up to basic life support until they gain consciousness, and then they're going to discuss deals and matters. And so some of them are like missing limbs and body parts and whatnot, but they're basically sedated and going to be, healed to a point where they can become, discussed with. And then they will begin talks about like repairing their body, what they can pay for, that sort of stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
my motto ain't service for those that can afford it. It's service for those that need it. I'm gonna just go over to the guy with the road rash and just start. I'm gonna try to tend to his anything wrong with him as best I can.
Okay, so you're gonna try and enter into the locked cell.
Maybe I should try to talk to someone about opening.
Yeah. If you go and talk to one of the officers there, they'll be like, yeah, we can't really afford to spend time and resources on these people until they can actually like pay us for it. But they will basically allow you to do whatever you need to. They're just don't get them back up to 100%, because that means that they're more likely to break out. So like,
Get them to walking order. Don't get them back to mats.
yeah. It's like some of them that are missing limbs, they probably had to get destroyed in order to bring him in because they had like a robot gun or something. But if you just want to like fix the guy's skin or graft, yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him much easier to talk to.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me surgery.
I forgot to pull up my character sheet like an idiot.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
I think I have the answer. It's crack.
Would this be a paramedic or surgery?
I think this has to be surgery
Understandable.
because you're
That's gonna be-
actively like trying to remove injured flesh and repair it.
That's gonna be a 20.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to fix his skin graft, and that will certainly help, and it will heal up in the back to tank that he's got.
Hunter just like puts his back to his side, goes over to the guy, gets started. After a little while, he pops back out. Asks them to close the cell. You said that there was one more guy, right?
Yep.
What happened?
Hmm?
This is me like talking to the girl. You know what happened to this guy?
Yeah, these guys were in a terrible car crash, but neither of them seem to know how it happened or who caused it. We're waiting until they become lucid, and then we're gonna question them.
Hunter would nod at that. You mind if I take a look at him too?
He kind of waves you forward dismissively, like you're welcome to try.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna head in.
Okay. Give me a paramedic check.
Alright, I got it. 19.
You can tell that this guy is not going to survive the night. He has been severely crunched in the car crash, and it looks like whoever pulled him from the debris literally had to rip him away from some sort of... He was not removed safely. You can see a lot of his internals are just dangling loosely and literally like seeping into the rest of the tank that they're in. There's a lot of like cross-contamination happening here. Yeah.
There's no way to save this guy.
I'm not saying there's no way to save him. I'm saying that if you just leave him, that he will not come back to consciousness normally.
Well, I think I know what I'm doing the rest of the day.
Okay.
Are you trying to help the vegetable?
No, I'm not trying to help Queen. I'm trying to save this guy from dying tonight.
No, I meant the guy that got turned into a vegetable.
Oh, no, not the ninja, not the ninja.
Okay, good.
I don't think I can do anything for the ninja.
No, that's something I have to fix.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me first aid. I think the first thing you realize that what you have to do is like drain him out and actually get him on the table and start drying out sections and clamping things and making sure that he doesn't lose any more fluids.
Until if he could like pull up his sleeves, he would. He's getting in serious mode. As he just goes into the zone as he's getting everything ready for this.
Yeah, there's a police officer that was just sort of patrolling that's standing in the hallway with arm crossed watching you.
Hunter would like move the guy onto the table and he's just like getting him ready for the surgery.
Okay.
Need me to roll a surgery now?
What'd you get for your first aid?
That was a 20. Hold up, was it? Hold up. It was a 22.
22. Okay. Yeah, you realize that what you're going to have to do is you could either try to get him conscious, maybe get some information out of him, ask him if he has any like next of kin, some family, some connections or something to like help him out. Otherwise, you're going to have to go out and get some resources and spend some money trying to get some blood and you know coolant and stuff back into this guy. And
This is gonna be a pain in my ass.
yes.
Alright. First things first, I'm gonna attempt to wake him up to get information. If I can find someone that will help him out, all the better, because I don't think I'll have enough funds to save him myself.
Okay.
I am exactly rich in eddies, and any amount is gonna help me out.
Go ahead and roll me a d10.
I don't think I can roll that in the thing by itself, so I'll roll it in heal.
Okay.
You can.
Exclamation
push the
point,
button in,
R.
like bottom left.
Oh, I forgot the exclamation. Unit,
Close,
stop
follow
testing
the
me.
check.
Exclamation points. Oh, 20. Shut up, unit. That's a 2.
Okay. As you wake him up, he immediately begins coughing and choking and spitting as his eyes begin flipping around rapidly. And the guard actually like stands up and like comes to the door, and they're like, "What are you doing? Are you killing him? What are you doing?"
Hunter's gonna like look over at the door. If you were ripped in half, you'd be screaming too, wouldn't you?
Yeah, the guy is like coughing up a lot of stuff, more than just like blood and the bacta fluid. This seems like oil and stuff, and he's got a lot of internal bleeding and crossover between the different cybernetics that he's got inside of him. And he looks at you, and I think he just sort of grabs your arm, and you realize that he's dying. I'm gonna say that basically he's got 2 minutes before he just dies. So make your questions quick.
I don't think I'll be able to save him within 2 minutes. First question, is there anyone that you would like me to tell anything to?
Tell that stupid person that hit me. I'm gonna haunt his sight word, make him go cyber psycho.
Second question.
Yep.
I don't know what to ask. Second question, is there any final will you would like me to pass on, I guess?
Yeah. Make sure that whatever happens to me also happens to that guy.
Damn, that's an interesting will. Third question, I don't think even asking him this would matter, considering you said he'd die in 2 minutes. So I don't think asking him, is there anyone I could go to decide to get him more assistance? But I will ask it anyways.
All right. He's like, "Aren't you a doctor? Aren't you trying to save me? What are you asking me for?"
Alright, in that case, no more questions. I'm going to... Is there anything I can attempt to do to try to like prolong this so I could go out and buy any supplies I can get?
You could put him back in the tank.
Alright, I'm gonna put him back in the tank for now.
All right. He falls unconscious again, and you just dump the lifeless torso back in the tank, and the guard's like, "So what was all that about?"
Well, there's no guarantee I'll be able to save him. May as well have a last will and testimony.
I think it's at that point that you hear murmuring coming from the first cell, and the police officer goes over, and they're like, "Oh, this guy's finally awake," and goes to the guy that you fixed the skin graft on and drains him out. He's like, "All right, who are you? You doing all right?" And he's like, "Yeah, just what happened? I was in the car. It was." And he's like, "All right, you're a bit delusional, son." And I think he kind of looks over at you like, "Do you want to help?"
I'll walk over and see if I could give him a simple sec.
Okay. Yeah, he seems relatively back to normal, and the guy is like, I don't know what happened. I didn't mean to hit him. It just it got out of my control. It's like, were you under the influence of anything tonight? He's like, no, sir. You can check. Here, I've got a full talk screen. Like I'm trying to lose weight, so I've been monitoring all my systems, making sure I'm not getting anything. Here, look.
Yeah, respectable.
And he like pulls up like the everything that was in his system like over the past 24 hours, and he's clean. And he's like, "So you were the person that hit him?" He's like, I think so. I don't know. It happened so fast. It's like I
I'm so
wasn't even
willing to
driving that
speak
fast,
up
but
about that.
suddenly it got away from me. What do you mean it got away from you? The car it's like it had a mind of its own.
I don't like where this is headed. Oh Christ, I'm not a net runner. I can't handle hacking things.
He's like, all right. How about you just rest, okay? How about you just rest?" And the officer kind of pulls you aside. He's like, "So, are you going to be able to help that guy? Apparently, they seem to be the victim here."
I should be able to, but I gotta go out to grab supplies right now.
Okay. Uh, give me a deception check.
Alright.
I guess it's
Deception.
persuasion.
Persuasion. In that case, 16.
I just like when people are saying like, "Oh yeah, I'm here to help you, and I'll definitely do whatever I can." And I'm like, roll deception. Like, no, you cannot help them.
I lied. I'm gonna go get wasted.
No, I just like to tell you that you are intending to be truthful, but actually you cannot. So that is a deception. No. You convince him that he lets you go. He doesn't think that there's any foul play. He watched you. Everything's good. Where do you go get supplies from?
Would I know what I would need at hand?
Um, you would think that you would need to get a full auto room to be able to do open surgery and fix a bunch of stuff, and even then you don't think that you have enough time.
I'm sure my guy probably has some other mid-tech acquaintances. Can I attempt to try to talk to someone else that is also in my line of business? See if I
Okay.
can get their cooperation.
Um, give me a probably streetwise check.
Streetwise. 15.
You don't know anyone that would be willing to give you free access to this highly advanced surgery room. Not on such quick notice.
I don't know if there's anything I'll be able to do for this guy then if I can't get access to it.
You might be able to get some very basic stuff from your van, just to kind of like seal him up a little bit, so it at least prolongs his life a little bit longer.
I gotta try to buy as much time for this guy as I can. Yeah, I'm gonna hop into my van and grab everything I can.
Okay.
Gonna head back over and pretty much just set it all up to try to buy the guy a bit more time.
Can you roll me a perception check?
Okay. Please, God, have my perception be high. Oh wait, perception's intelligence, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh no, that's my dump stat. Do I have any auto turns on me?
Do you have any egg points?
I have a few, yeah. I'd like to use an egg point.
Okay. With an egg point, I will give you a choice. And
What?
I would like to ask you, do you want to fix this guy short term or long term?
I'm trying to save his life for as long as possible, long term.
Okay. As you are going out into the van and you're rummaging through all this stuff and you're realizing that this is all just going to be a waste, you're not going to be able to do anything and you're wasting your time here when you could be saving someone else. And I think you get a little frustrated and you maybe kick your car a little bit. And then the lamp nearby flickers and you glance over at it and you watch as these lamps that litter the street that are all this sort of amber color because it's a red light district, which means like no like fast driving. You have to keep it like walking speed sort of to get through here. You watch as one of these lamps flickers, goes out, and then it turns blue.
Okay. So from amber to blue. What's the sign say? You said it's like one of the signs.
It's a street lamp.
Oh. I'm confused. Am I supposed to go walk onto it and I get taken by aliens?
Do you step under the lamp?
I'll walk over to the lamp.
You step under the lamp and it flickers out and then it turns red again and then you watch as another lamp farther down the street flickers and turns blue.
Oh no, I'm being lured. Alright. I'll follow.
All right. It doesn't take long as you watch these lamps flicker into blue until you see on the corner of a street a telephone box, and its internal lights flicker out and then turn blue. And then the phone begins to ring.
I've seen someone trying to give me a message. I'll pick it up.
I think as soon as you pick up the phone, or do you say anything immediately, or do you just like listen?
I listen. I don't
Okay.
like interrupting people.
The voice on the other side of the phone seems familiar, though you've never heard it before. There's like a strange sense of like not deja vu, but almost like melancholy of like reminiscing about hearing this voice that just makes you think of like home, for lack of a better term. And I think they call you by your name as they say, "It seems like you're in need of help, friend."
I am.
Tell me, what is your end goal here? Do you want to save this person's life because they are worth saving, or because you feel the need to be a savior?
Hunter's mind immediately just goes back to what happened to him in the past involving getting shot and then being saved by a med tech. In Hunter's eyes, that was the moment that decided that he wanted to be. I want to help people. If no one else will, I will. Even if I shouldn't, I will. This person was put into an accident. The other person admits that that was their fault. Sure, I'm not sure why the accident happened. Never been much of a technology guy.
But accidents
But I
do
s-
happen. There are things outside of our control that we are not responsible for. The question that you need to ask yourself is, are you doing this because you are getting something out of this, or because people need help? We can't help people be anything more than what they are. Even if we can change them to be better than themselves, that is not our decision. This person is dying. They have made their decision. Are you going to take their life into your hands against their will? Or are you simply doing a job because it's something that needs to be done?
Sorry, you cut out for that last one.
Are you doing this job because it needs to be done? Or are you doing it because you think that you will get some value out of it? Are you
Because it
trying
needs
to be
done.
helpful selfishly because it makes you feel good? Or are you willing to sacrifice everything in order to help these people?
Immediately, the motto that I gave Hunter pops into mind. Just the exact opposite of the that one medical corporation from Cyberpunk. I'm doing it because it needs to be done, not because I want something in return.
You seem to have your mind made up. And I think that you already have everything that you need. But if you are ever in need of help, I'll be here.
Thank you. I'm really scared on whoever was on the other end of this phone call.
Do you hang up the phone?
I will place the phone back on the receiver.
Okay. The blue light flickers out and it goes back to normal. And as you make your way back to your van thinking about what happened, you notice that side panel that you were opening up to mess around and root around with is still open. However, you do see that sitting on top of it is one of those ambulance crates. This is an emergency heal kit, basically, that will revitalize anybody. This thing is not cheap. This is expensive. This is far more expensive than the entire van that you have and all of its supplies inside.
Hunter would immediately recognize. This is like high quality stuff.
Yes, incredibly so. This will save that man's life.
Immediately. Wasting no time, Hunter's gonna grab it and rush.
Okay. You go inside and you do your work, and you are efficient, and you've worked with something like this before. At least you've taken the classes. You maybe have never worked with one by hand, but you know exactly what to do, and you manage to hook up a bunch of things, and this thing basically works as a secondary circulatory system and battery system and like all this stuff. And basically you hook him up to this, and this allows him to stay alive at least for 24 hours. More than enough time to get him to come to consciousness, think about what he wants to do, what he's willing to pay for, and what his next step is going to be. But you have done everything that you can for this person. It's up to them to make their decision now.
Well, at least I managed to do that. More than likely, that took up all of my time.
Do you plan to offer your services any further, or try to impress them or like convince them to do anything one way or the other?
I am willing to continue offering my services here.
Okay.
They don't have that many people on hand, and well, may as well help out the community.
Okay. They basically say like, I don't know what you did, Doc, but you're a miracle worker. I guess I'll try to think about what I can do now. I'm sure my car is totaled. Hope that whoever that guy is gets what's coming to him. I don't think I'll ever forgive him for what he did to me. If I ever find him, I'm gonna tear him a new one.
Once the hunter hears that, he actually would be smiling under the mask. Not because, oh, this guy's about to get his ass kicked if he's ever found, but because this guy's now talking about what he's going to do in the future.
Yeah. You've
That makes
you've
the
brought a
hunter
murderer
really
back to
happy.
life. How do you feel?
Pretty happy. Even if he is a terrible person. The hunter
Listen,
doesn't
this
want
is
to see
cyberpunk.
someone
Murder's
die.
not that high on the list of crimes.
Pretty
That's
sure
true.
everyone in the police station has murdered at least 5 people.
Okay. Alva, how about let's do your meeting? Are you going to Malware headquarters, or are you going to one of their smaller offices?
Most likely, we're going to the. I was about to say regional, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Regional would just be this entire planet, wouldn't it?
Well, they would have like different things stationed around.
Yeah,
so.
I'm like thinking of like the city regional,
Okay.
like on the standard city scale.
Yeah, you probably have never met the head executive or like the company business
No,
owner.
I'm not nearly at the point where I would be talking to the actual owner of the company. If I get to that point, either I've done something very right, or I'm about to be the deadest thing in the room in less than 2 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, you would know of the leader,
Oh
but
yeah, we know
no.
who he is.
Yeah.
You can look him up on the internet. I can look up who owns Google.
Okay.
God, he's in the fucking office. I'm gonna have to go find a new pair of pants.
So yeah, you get brought in, and I think you get sort of stationed in one of these booths. Have you ever seen like one of those test taker booths? Sometimes they have them at school, but they also have them like the DMV, where it's kind of like these partitions and like a computer screen sort of thing.
I think they also have them at libraries.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think about what you're saying, and I'm like, last booth I remember from any cyberpunk thing is the ones at Arasaka, which I guess is probably close enough.
Think about it like
It's
an
got, like, a
arcade
computer
cabinet,
in
but
it,
you like sit down
chair,
in front
yes.
of it.
Oh, if you ever went to detention in school, sometimes theirs are partitioned.
Yeah.
If you've ever voted.
Anywho, you sit down in front of one of these things, and you are given a direct line to your manager. That it's like security coded in here, so they may not actually be in the building. They may be, but basically you have complete and utter privacy and security while you're utilizing this thing.
Yeah, full on blackout tricks. Like, yeah, no one's finding this room.
Yeah, exactly. And they ask you to report.
I think the first thing to report is the AI encounter itself.
And what makes you think that this is a rogue AI? We haven't had some of those in, well, centuries.
Oh. Got some signatures of a program, but it's too big to be anything that could have been on that server. Cars can't take that kind of program. It's also omniscient. It felt like it could see everywhere.
They turn and look off screen for a moment before looking back at you and say, "Please upload your data from the time of the event. We'd like to look at it personally."
Yep. Netrun. Probably just a log file.
Yeah. You just go ahead and interface with it, and they like try to access the files, and they're like, "Some of these recordings are corrupted. Are you sure that your hardware isn't working, or is this the sign of the corruption of whatever it was that you looked at?"
Well, when I disconnected, it managed to, at least for a bit, pull me back into. But so something tells me it probably damaged stuff.
Hmm.
I'll probably have to report in for a full scan soon.
I understand that you were scared for your life, but in future, it would be far more valuable to us if, even at the cost of your own life, if you were able to get us concrete detail next time. We will take this
Well-
under consideration and document this event, but unfortunately, without any more secure information, we will be unable to pursue this venture at this moment in
Oh,
time.
you guys do have the vehicle.
We do have that, and we have begun an investigation.
Yeah, it might be time for me to get something that can actually defend me from AI. I'd probably stick around longer if I could trust that I wasn't going to be turned into, well, fried chicken in a millisecond.
The figure looks off screen again. Give me a persuasion check.
Do I get any bonuses for this?
I'm gonna say no mathematical bonuses, but I've got a specific I've got a specific excuse me, difficulty in mind.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just trying to find how to interface recording more. 1d10 plus. You said persuasion?
Yes.
Okay. Persuasion plus. We have +6 for this. Well, I am willing to spend luck on this, and we have 8 luck points that we could spend.
Okay.
Like, if I need to spend luck, just ask.
I mean, you're trying to ask for free cyberware from your boss.
This isn't even like. This isn't even, the bad part is this won't even be cheap cyberware. I know the technology you need for defense against AI, and it's not cheap.
Yeah.
So I probably might want to spend a lot of it. Try and get this professional. What is professional?
An egg point will give you an extra 10.
Yeah, it'll make it 22, which actually probably would beat it. What's the difference between inspiration and advantage?
Inspiration is personal, and you can only use it on D10s. Advantage is any dice, including another NPC or player or something. You can also use it on
literal
damage dice
advantage.
and such.
Just text. I'm like trying to think what kind of DV do I want to try and get with this. Because I might want to spend both an egg and some luck. Better right. How do you get more eggs again?
Discovering lore and learning secrets.
Yeah, and being able to survive the AI probably would actually help in that. Okay, we'll use an egg and probably some luck if we have to. I don't know, how much luck are you wanting?
You tell me.
Okay, let me go check a number on the rulebooks then. We're called DB is. DB.
That's not what he meant.
You
No,
tell
I mean,
me
I'm checking
what
it to see how
what
much
you've
thinking I
rolled a
might need.
12. You tell me what sort of resources you want to spend on this, and I will then tell you what happens.
I'm prepared to spend a lot of resources. What am I looking for? Beat charts. That actually sounds about right.
I will say that I don't like to have hard DCs. I do like to have levels of success. So if you get high enough, they will do more than just like give you the cyberware. They will like do some extra stuff for you.
Yeah, that's also one reason I'm trying to find the standard DV table so I can push this into a higher section. But I need to know what the sections are. Why is it so
I'm gonna say that
well-defined?
that's not gonna help you here.
Well, if I push it to a higher section, I mean, I'm literally getting a bigger number. Score. Like, if I spend the egg and all my luck, I can get a 30. That'll probably work. So we'll go for that.
All right.
So it's actually, so it's 30. This should hopefully be good enough, right?
With a 30, I think you see your manager like become a little surprised by whatever they've just been communicating. They're like, "But that doesn't. Are you? All right." And they turn back to you and they say, "All right, Agent Bit, we're going to be trusting you with this one. We would like you to personally see to the investigation of any more of these situations. We will be fitting you with not only an extra security detail to help you survive the onslaught of whatever this was, but we will also be giving you a hard line, allowing you to automatically upload and uplink any data that you have currently. If we lose sight of you, then we will come get you personally." So basically, you're going to be live streaming back to them, and if they lose that connection, help is immediately on the way. And also, in addition to that, they're
You can
giving you.
access to the log, so if something does corrupt them, well, that's fine. We made a copy already.
They're going to give you some. It's a special kind of mind shielding that helps keep your brain safe from any sort of like cyber attack. So even if your entire cyberware gets shut off and you would be like EMP'd and knocked unconscious, your brain would still be alive and conscious of what's going on. So basically, you can't be knocked unconscious.
I assume it does also protect my brain from the AI trying to just, write directly. Like,
Correct.
no, you can't just delete everything.
Also, if someone were to put that scrambler on you, it would not cause you to basically lose your mind the same way that ninja did.
Good. So what should I actually name this bit of cyberware?
It's an augmented sanity shielder.
Because this is high-end corporate work.
Yes, it's ASS for short.
Good. Does this cost any humanity to get installed?
No, because they have such good doctors that they reduce the sanity cost to 0. It does take the rest of your evening to get it installed, though.
Yeah, I don't think that was going to be a fast install. I assume I can at least report the rest of the information I've collected so far.
Correct. They're able to sort of get the bits and pieces. Unfortunately, your files are a little bit corrupted, so as they try to like copy them over, they don't even get quite the full picture. So someone has to go in and basically like hard dive into you to try and like pick through the puzzle pieces and try and see what they could figure out. But they do that while you're getting the stuff installed on you.
Yeah, I
And they're
assume
like,
before the installation, they gotta get all the parts over here.
and when you wake up, you actually see your manager in person, off on the sidelines, probably in the observatory room, looking over the surgery, and they're like, "Good to see you awake, and it seems as though our investment in you is going to be worthwhile. We looked over the footage and saw your actions, your uh, intent with what you did. And let's just say that we can indoctrinate people, we can use all sorts of methods to coerce people to our side, but it's very hard to find someone that's quite as dedicated as you are to our cause. So, we believe that you
And
are a
also-
worthwhile investment, at least for the moment. Do not let this be a farce or a one-time deal."
Your benefit won't go to waste, or at least as long as I'm still alive to avoid so. I assume in meeting before they actually did all the knocking me out, I do get to tell them about what was that guy's name again? The guy with quote unquote no cyberware.
Oh, Gerald Loggins?
Gerald Loggins.
Yeah, we're reporting him and Ice Ninjas to the boss as well, because yeah, this guy's out of place. Something's off with him. Also, didn't we literally see him just turn into a cloud of smoke?
What?
I could have sworn, like, last session you said he, like, disappeared into a cloud of smoke after walking out the police station.
The missed joke.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that was a joke.
You probably should have declared that better. I did not realize that was a joke. I just assumed he just fucking disappeared in the mist. God damn it. I knew something was up.
I apologize.
We're still reporting him because no site we're having, I don't buy it. Yeah. Also, the Ice Ninjas seem like something to be looked into. They seem dangerous. Do they have anything to say about the Ice Ninjas? Maybe they have information I don't.
They let you know that they are currently investigating it, and it's on a need-to-know basis. And the less information that you know, the safer you will be at this current moment in time.
Well, we know where one of them is. Their mind's not in the best shape anymore. Some of their fancy tools are very easily turned against them. That's have a little randomizing program. It's very cute. Not at all safe to have. So if you want one of them that's technically alive, we know where they are.
Yes, we are aware of them. Thank you for your assistance with that.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get them at least fixed up a little bit better for when you guys come to collect them.
We already have them in custody.
Huh. Must have been out for a while. Actually, I guess not a while. They show up very quickly. I'm sorry, scared. Do you know anything about Gerald Loggins?
Give me a persuasion
he out-
check.
I was about to say, like, or is he outside your databases as well? Persuasion. Eight. Not as good. No.
They are also on a need-to-know basis.
Ah. Well, that tells me all I need to know about him. Yeah.
Roll me a d10.
Hey. Here's the thing: if it wasn't important, then they would kill me. That's 7.
I will request that you do not interact with them any further. They are on a, let's just say, a list.
Fair enough. Their interaction shall be avoided.
Good. Glad you understand.
Guess I should probably start looking around for more signs of that AI. It must be traced, and its engram must be erased.
But I think that's all you can do for this evening, at least.
Yeah, this evening.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a while because it's probably a very complicated thing.
Anywho, Sovereign, what are you doing? Oh, Alexander, are you in this campaign?
Yeah,
He does have the
Sovereign's
role
in
Yeah.
this one.
So what are you saying?
What are you doing?
Right.
Downtime.
I would just be, I suppose, in Hunter's place, trying to work on stuff. Well, trying to like build something.
Do you two live together?
Well, event, more like. Yeah.
He crashed at my place as we're co-workers.
Okay.
I would like try to make the hive thing I talked to you about yesterday.
You actually want to try and craft that?
Yes.
What is the usage that you want it to be used for? Because that is a highly advanced piece of technology that does have a patent on it. But you might be able to make something simpler that just does one action or activity.
Yeah, makes sense. Essentially, I want to be able to like just have like a way to like access or like use things like that, like really small, like that I couldn't normally reach without like completely opening up the thing.
I mean, there are small little drones that you can fly in to like activate things. There's like handheld drones that you can like throw out, and it's like, hey, go unlock that door, and it like goes and does it. Or like if you need to physically connect to something, you can like send it up to a building, and it can like affix to one of the, circuit breakers, and then you can like hack in remotely that way. So you don't have to be physically there, but you get a little Wi-Fi extension sort of thing. Is that what you're trying to do?
Kinda, yeah. But like have something like go inside of an object to like kind of mess with it, like maybe like hot wire or something, essentially to that effect. But I mean, you have to actually like have it open it up. Like
Hotwire
short
does a lot of different things. Like, are you trying to like short circuit stuff? Because you could just get like a taser if you just want to shoot something and like fill it with a bunch of voltage and see what happens.
I think stun batons are the better way, but
Hmm?
up to you. I'd personally recommend a stun baton. Those are fun.
Yeah. What would the drones you were talking about the
Yeah, there are like
little
remote
handheld.
hacking drones that there's two types. There's either you can like program a drone to like do something such as like the knives of like you can give them a simple program, throw them, they'll fly over and like attach to something and send the program. Or there's the ones that netrunners use where if they need to hack something remotely, they can send over a drone that will affix to something that will give them a direct line to it. So they don't have to be literally standing at the console. They can send over a little drone that does it.
Okay, I got you. We'll probably do like the first one you said,
Okay.
and also try to invent it's called like the multi tool, like that thing, if that's possible.
There's many different kinds of multi-tools. Which one are you
Yep.
specific?
Uh, not like a Swiss Army knife, like the little like handheld where you connect it up to something and it allows you to like big kind of like a diagnostic thing and lets you like open and close like certain doors and stuff like that from.
Those would be cyberdecks.
Oh,
Yeah, cyberdecks would basically be a multi-tool because some
There's
of them
also
you
like
can be
tool
autopilot.
hand.
What?
There's also tool hand. That might be.
Well, that's multi-tool in the literal physical tool sense of being
Yeah.
a multi-tool.
Um.
But it's in your hand, so I don't know if that would help.
That's more like just carrying an entire multi-tool in your pocket, but now you can conceal it.
Yeah, cyberdecks are the little like tool that people carry around to like access and hack doors, and a lot of like security groups have them. Like police officers use them if they need to quickly like hack through a door, or high-end corporations. The personnel carry cyberdecks around, which is kind of like their personal key card kind of thing, to give like access, but also for like maintenance and security. Their cyberdecks they're kind of like key cards that can be given different access and abilities and things and whatnot.
I yeah, I guess in that case it would just be like I would just make the drone. I'll just like try like look for I guess cyberdeck I could just buy.
Okay. Yeah, if you have the money to buy a cyberdeck, you can just do that. If you wanted to craft this drone, go ahead and roll me. I think this has to be like a security tech check plus your class level.
Okay, I got that. I'm trying to cool yourself. Exactly how the fabricate thing works.
Yeah.
Well, the modifier for it, I mean.
Because
So
I don't
it's
think
my
this is like inventing it. I think this is fabricating like some additional stuff to like either enhance a drone that you do have or have found or something. You're like modifying it.
Okay. So I'm thinking just the skill plus the thing. 3. Where is my modifier? Deck, weak. Electron security, so 16. Open Discord. One D10 plus 6.
Yes. 1d10 plus whatever your modifier is. That is a 20. Okay. What I will say is you can describe what it looks like, how it moves. Is it like a flying drone? Is it like a crawling drone? Is it a driving drone? Like, is it a little car? Is it a bug? Like, what's this look like?
I think it would be like what kind of like one to like RC cars essentially.
Okay.
That'd be like, but instead of like normal tire, it had like little like suction cups, so it can like go up walls.
Okay. It's probably got some like well, I guess that would be my question for you. Is it something that requires suction? Because it like wouldn't be able to go up certain type of terrain. Like if it requires static, if it requires like a smooth surface to suction onto.
They require like mostly like a smooth surface to do it on.
Okay.
Like at least like relatively. It doesn't have like perfect glass, but
Yeah.
it has to be,
So it'd be able to go over like all the surfaces of a car, but like it wouldn't be able to go over like a pile of trash. Like
yeah.
probably wouldn't be able to go up a server farm with all of its like if the surface has too many like ridges or raises on it, you wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be able to do.
Okay. And yeah, you've got a little car. What's the size of it? It's kind of like is it like the size of a phone kind of thing?
Yeah, about the size phone. Like it being there, you could probably put in like your like a big jacket pocket.
Okay. It's like one of those big cars that you like pull
Mini
back and then
tablet?
let it go and it drives forward.
Yeah, like
Okay.
like a mini tablet.
I'm
Okay,
just imagining
cool.
like a fold phone, you know, the phone that like spans.
Phone?
Do you have like a separate controller for controlling it, or do you use like your cyberware? Do you have a cyber suite that you can use to remote control it?
I think I would. It would be like I would just control like via like connecting to it, or I would if I couldn't be near all the time, I would try to put like my agent inside of it, try to like have them remotely like do it.
So you have an agent.
But normally, yeah, I have an
Okay.
internal agent.
Yeah, an internal agent's like, some sort of not exactly, but it is like a little AI that you can like talk to, and it's a smart program that can run stuff for you. It's like a little Google or a Siri kind of thing that's like, all right, I'm going over here. And some
But
of
it's
them
in your
are like
brain.
designed to have personalities, but they're basically just complex programs, but not actually true AIs because AI has been outlawed. But yeah. Yeah, if you have a little AI, if you have an internal agent, then you don't need a cyber suite to control it manually. You can just kind of give it instructions and it'll do the best that it can. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were going to need to get like a controller set up, and if that case, you'd have to have like eyes on it or whatnot. Okay, yeah, that looks super cool. It's got that thing. It probably doesn't have like a lot of security tech on it for like bypassing firewalls or whatnot, but like it can do some very simple hacking stuff. But for the physicality of it, for its first interpretation, you think you've got a pretty good idea of like how you want it to be able to maneuver and do all this stuff. So I'll say that you make that this evening.
How much would that like mark off?
Depends how many program slots does it have.
Probably like one or two. It's gonna be first iteration, so it can't be like a lot.
Well, one or two, that would probably make it only like $100.
I'm gonna see, because this has got a few things, but
Does it have any special features beyond having programs and being able to do the hack action itself?
I think this is going to be I think this is going to be about 800 eddies worth of materials.
Okay.
Which, isn't
Okay.
exactly money. Sometimes you can find those resources without like having to cost that money. So
That like I managed to get like go to like a scrap drive and get like one expensive part for cheap.
yeah.
Oh, because this is handmade, so it's actually more expensive because the rest of them have been made by Corp for a very long while.
Yeah. This is like handmade, personal done. Um, yeah, I'll assume that you have like gathered materials up to this point, so you're able to just grab it at this point. But if this does go over budget for what you do have, just know that you need to pay it off, because having debts in Cyberpunk is not good.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no, I
having debts in general isn't.
Yeah, but in Cyberpunk specifically, it is just a death sentence. You
Mhm.
will die.
Yeah. I still have the money. I'm not in debt yet.
Unless you're homies with the guy that you're getting in debt with.
Okay.
Like V with Vic.
Can I make like one more thing?
What's that?
Sorry. So I'm trying like since I said like I want to like figure out how the what's it called, the virus like knife throwing knife thing work.
I think I remember somebody researching it and knowing how to make those knives. Yeah.
Yeah, that was already been deciphered. We know how to make them.
It was
Yeah.
Alexander.
All right, so you do have the blueprints then. You know how to make them.
Yeah, the thing I want to essentially make that, but it's like bullets for like a firearm.
Hmm.
You want to make bullets?
There might be
Yeah.
a slight issue with your
I'm-
idea.
First and
The
foremost,
energy might just break it.
that's gonna have to be a different downtime, because the
That's
crafting this drone is all you took. Also, do you know how bullets work?
Yeah, and the
They
fire
go
like
really
I
fast.
wouldn't put like a normal like a firearm, but like gunpowder. It would be like a dart
You might
gun.
want to look into a smart gun.
So, first and foremost, how bullets actually work is that 75% of them is a thing that explodes, that propels a very small projectile that is just kind of like a rock that embeds into people. And as soon as it does, it breaks and just gets destroyed. So, I would say that more of what you're looking for is probably like a smart crossbow. Because you
Or
want
a
to have
smart
something
dart gun.
sturdy, something that doesn't go super fast. Honestly, if you did like a mini railgun that shoots USBs, that would probably be more of like what you're looking for, I think. But
A railgun
again,
might actually have some problems.
Wait.
Magnet.
Wait. I know in Cyberpunk there is a gun that shoots hacks into people, and it is a normal gun.
I'm trying to remember the gun, and I'm like, I don't think that was a normal gun. I'm pretty sure it's AI powered.
No, it was a normal gun. It was just a legendary gun, so it had the effect.
probably
called a-
how I
Oh.
would do that sort of thing is that it would either be like electric ammo, where it would just shock people, or if it was hacking them, it would probably be doing something where like the jackets of the bullets were like messing with their cyberware, and kind of like you're shooting them with magnets to EMP them, sort of thing. But like if you actually want to shoot someone with a submachine gun and then hack them, that's gonna be a hard sell.
I mean, you could just have bullets cause interference, and then just wait for one of your netrunners to make them fucking catch fire or just explode.
Yeah. Considering we have so many netrunners already, I don't know the value of like trying to craft a gun that hacks people. But I'm not going to tell you no. I'm just saying that it's going to be difficult. If you can describe what you want it to do and can come up with like a relatively logical way that you would go about inventing it, I want you to be creative, but more than just saying like, I want it to do this, I would like you to come up with like, how are you going to try and do that? And
Okay.
I'll be willing to help you, but yeah. So if you have more ideas, feel free to message me outside the session. We can talk more in depth about them.
There's that.
Because honestly, what I would do is basically do what a taser does in real life, where we can't shoot someone and electrify them. Basically, what we do is we shoot out these little darts that embed into people's skin, and then there's a battery that runs along cables that are still in the gun. So that's why tasers only work in close proximity. You can't shoot someone from a mile away and then taser them. Like, they have to be close enough for the wires to be able to send the voltage through them. But yeah, if you did that in Cyberpunk, you could like tase someone and then like you could hack them using the gun that way. But like there needs to be like a physical connection kind of thing, and even then you would still have to like penetrate them. But it would be a low velocity thing because it is like you're trying to set up a sensitive, connection thing. Because even with a taser gun, all you're really doing is trying to put in a positive and a negative and send a current through them. Anywho, is there anything else anyone wants to do? I'm sorry, I'm getting like worn out. There's a lot of ash, so like my voice is getting tired.
It's understandable.
Oh, I got
Kinda-
nothing.
I kind of want to take a nap, but we haven't done anything.
Well, we have done something. We've gone through a whole meeting.
We've been going for
Hunter saved 2 guys.
We've been going for an hour and a half. Would it be all right if we didn't jump to the next part of the story just because I do want to have a little bit more time to do that?
Yeah, we can have more downtime. I do not mind.
Okay.
Downtime is actually
I'll
kinda
say
nice.
that it's basically like the next morning, and you guys have some time before you go to meet up at your job, basically. Like maybe they want you to be there bright and early, but like you've got like an appointment that's at like 9 or something. So if you guys want to do stuff before then, I'll let you guys have a little bit more downtime, but probably not enough to do any sort of big projects. But if you guys want to get back together, discuss your findings, and maybe communicate a little bit more about what you guys know and what you want to do next.
Oh yeah, did I finish making the OS for that guy? Has it finished compiling?
The OS?
To fix the vegetable so he doesn't, die from broken cyberware. Because I randomized all of this fucking cyberware data, so someone's gotta fix it. Oh wait, no, didn't they take him?
Yes, your company already took him.
Okay.
So
Well,
they were doing
compiling
that.
time.
Yeah. If you wanted to, maybe for like brownie points or just trying to like, finish up of like, hey, I was working on this. I don't know if this is still useful, but
Yeah,
you
we
could
will send that to our company. Like, hey, here's the OS we compiled for him.
Sure. Give me some sort of check for like making a simple operating system. Because like you were in his head first, you know what it was like supposed to look like, so you've got an idea of that.
Head both before and after.
Yeah, you saw the digital architecture, and so you've got that sort of like knowledge. So I'll definitely give you a bonus for this. What would this be? Maybe like a security tech?
Is interface.
Yeah.
Because it's what I would use to program something like a virus. So something tells me, it's kind of like a virus.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me interface for making this. I think I want to have 2 rolls for this. One for making it and one for like remembering or like memorizing the original architecture. So if you want to give me like a library search.
For remembering the old architecture.
Sorry, what was that?
Roll that one first. Concentration for remembering the old architecture.
Oh yeah, concentration would be perfect for this.
Yeah, so do you want the interface or concentration first?
Probably the concentration first. You're correct.
19. That's
all right, very good.
On the highest end of what I'm going to be doing.
Go ahead and roll interface +1.
I assume I can't get any bonus from my weird mind thing of being able to code twice as fast.
You know what? I'll give you +2.
Woo. Damn,
Oh.
why is it always a 1?
Do you want to use an inspiration?
Yeah, sure, why the hell not?
You did just get one today, so.
Well, I just... Oh yeah, I did. Well, that's convenient. Yeah, I'll just reroll the d10. Well, 3 is technically better than 1, so 4, 5, 6, 7,
9.
8, 9. 9. That's actually pretty decent for interface.
Okay. I'll say that you make a very basic operating system. You know, you're not trying to be too fancy with it. You're not trying to
Yeah,
give
it
him
doesn't
a
really
bunch
need
of
to
stuff.
help him too much. It mostly just needs to not kill him.
Yeah, it basically, this is to help them like be able to access an interface with him better. And yeah, like in the morning you wake up and you're like, oh shoot, I forgot to turn this in. So you quickly, finish it up and send it off. And they basically like respond with like a thumbs up emoji of like approval of like, yeah, sure, whatever. I will give you one favor for that, for doing helping them with their job. So
Well, I'll sure pocket that.
okay.
Would have probably been useful for getting this cybertech installed.
Do you tell your compatriots about the new cyberware that you have, your new secret mission?
I don't believe it is their problem.
Okay. Is there anything else that you guys would like to do before making your way to Pegasus?
Huncho hands his business code to the police station in case they ever need some assistance.
Okay.
I'll go. I'll like to like. Can we like kind of talk to Ocho before we get there?
Yeah. I mean, you guys can also just get there and then discuss amongst yourselves as a whole group. But if you want to do, if you want to do a private meetup beforehand, I think you need to ask Ocho.
Oh yeah. I think I like wait until like we get there.
Are you just like waiting at the front door, waiting for Ocho to get there?
Yeah.
Where are you, Ocho?
Or I show up. I definitely don't show up late. I show up on time or early, like maybe 15 minutes early.
Hey, but how's your car doing?
Oh, it's doing quite all right.
That's good. So what happened after I wasn't here like when after got the layout. So what happened?
Oh, we just kind of the salesman of the cars was kind of fishy, so we kind of me and the I can't remember her name or what she told us to call her.
Angkor.
We just kind of no, I'm talking about Bit. I don't know if Ocho ever caught Bit's name.
Like, trying to remember, did she tell you her name at some point?
Yeah. I don't know.
I think you might have heard it.
Wait, who are we talking about?
I'm talking about Ocho is talking about Bit.
Oh,
I don't
gotcha.
know if they introduced themselves to each other. But me and they we kind of stalled the Caracross people from taking the car back until these fancy dudes came by and kind of swooped the car away. Apparently something was up with the car's internal CPU or something. I know more about the engine than that side of things, so.
Have you been around to hear this?
I don't know.
Ocho was, because he was trying to help you keep them from running away with the car.
No, Bit asked if Bit was around to hear this.
Bit also was.
No,
it was only
the
me
current
and
conversation.
Talking about the conversation me and come on. I mean, we're kind of just talking outside the front door. of the Pegasus building.
I'm
So.
just a pretty face.
Yup. You.
Oh, it's
No,
probably on
you're a
that
hologram.
in my inventory.
I said Hunter's just a pretty face.
Oh.
Pretty with
What?
that.
What?
As you say that to Hunter, Hunter's just like nods. I am pretty. He just can't see his face because he's always wearing a mask.
I don't care why.
No, I've seen it.
You've seen it.
I've seen it.
You don't realize, but I've seen it.
Anyway, what was you wanting to ask? But I don't really know too much about the car that got stolen.
You saw that there were like crystal thing. Do you know what that was about?
No, that was the weird guy's car. The guy who cut his hand on the medtech guy's shoulder.
Oh yeah, no.
That
But,
was
like,
his car that got wrecked into the Pegasus building.
yeah,
I thought you were talking about the car that the ninja stole.
yeah, I was. I just
Yeah,
also like.
I didn't get to look inside. I tried to, but they were being awfully cagey.
I gotcha. Yeah, but also like unrelated to that, like, do you know anything weird about that? Like crystal? Have you like seen that before?
No, I've never seen a crystal like that inside of an engine. That was definitely a different kind of engine than I've ever encountered before.
You guys talking about crystals?
Yeah, they're the.
I don't know if it was a crystal. I called it a purdy rock. He's calling it a crystal.
The Hunter's just gonna shrug at this.
Spare, would I or anyone here like would I know like about like that like cars that use like different fuel sources, I guess, rather than like normal like gasoline or stuff like that?
Slightly confused which crystal.
I pulled a
I'm
rock
aware
out
of
of
which
Gerald
crystal
Loggins'
they're
car.
talking about, but my character has no idea what they're talking about. So.
Well, no, remember, we were all like at the police station to make sure Anchor was
Yeah,
okay.
you guys
and
mentioned a crystal, but
yeah, I
Hunter
held
left.
it up and I asked Gerald Loggins if he wanted it back. All of us were there.
Yeah, Hunter wasn't paying attention to you pulling out magical rocks.
I think you expect far too much of Hunter.
Anyway,
He's just a pretty face. We've already covered that.
yeah, that's all I got.
Hunter smacks the hologram.
Okay, well, I've got my first day on the job. I guess it's your first day too. Were you excited?
I suppose. Do we know what our positions are already?
I have no idea.
That's half the excitement, don't you think?
Oh, hey, it's you, Strange Man.
Oh God.
I see the interview process went well then. Nice to nice to see you again, vis-a-vis coworkers, and looking forward to seeing you around the lunchroom.
Well, I hope you do actually get the job. I do remember you weren't certain if you counted or not.
I think I figured out why I don't like him so much, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. He is
it because he's
weapons.
not pretty?
No. He is weapons grade cringe.
Yes.
I think you already worked this out. You've been working it out 3 times now.
What?
I think
cringe.
Yeah.
I remember you saying that like just them makes you uncomfortable, but like labeling it as cringe is kind of the way to do it. They
I've never heard anyone say weapons grade cringe in my fucking
I wasn't
it's so
sure,
far
but
beyond normal cringe.
I got woken up by a mail this morning that was letting them know that I was late. So it seems I got a job I gotta get to. Can't be later than I already am though, so just thought I'd hop by and say hello and look forward to maybe seeing you around the cafeteria.
Hunter's gonna give him a pat on the back as he leaves.
Oh,
You got this, buddy.
thank you. Perhaps physical
I
affection
would
is not
love-
allowed on campus, but appreciate it. Thank you. I feel good. But
Love to
perhaps
have
not.
lunch with you. I don't eat.
Perhaps not on corporate the steps here. But I'll see you later. Maybe we could get some brewskis later.
Did I say
Oh,
don't?
God.
Hunter gives a thumbs up for it.
He gives you
man?
2 thumbs up as he's like backing up the stairs and he like stumbles a little bit, turns around. And...
I knew it! I fucking knew it the moment you said it.
God, does he finger gun?
No.
Please don't tell me
okay.
he finger guns.
They got me
That's
pushing
weapon
pencils on
grade
the.
fridge.
They got me pushing some paper around with some pencils up on the 17th floor, but I'll be looking for you.
Oh, it hurts. It actually hurts.
Actually taking the stairs.
I'll see you around.
See you later, strange man.
Yeah. I guess.
See you around, bud.
This is goodbye for now.
Hope to
And
see
they
you
just
later.
kind of turn and walk off without saying anything else.
It's not a
Oh,
goodbye.
God.
Hello.
You're cringier than him.
I know.
And that's saying something.
And
How can
that's
you
where we'll
out
end the
cringe
set. No, I'm
that?
just kidding.
How can you out cringe the cringe lord himself?
Is there anything else you guys want to say to each other?
Nah, Hunter's not gonna share any information of what happened yesterday. He just
Okay.
did his job, and that's about it.
Maybe you can think about it over the week, and we'll catch back up next session.